emergency session from the bed. I was gonna do me a beginning of what a preview of what the podcast gonna look like, but I was like, nah, we just gonna do an emergency session. So I was talking to my old girl, you know what I'm saying, and she telling me about my cousin. First of all, let me say an E40 line real quick. Throwback E40 line. E40 say, "Come is thicker than blood." I'm gonna tell you that again. That nigga E40 say, "Come is thicker than blood," which is unique. It's almost scientific because if you was to ejaculate and you was to leave cum exposed to the air, it would then turn back into blood. You would literally see that bitch eventually go from clear to some kind of form of red and turn back into blood. So his expression of what he mean by cum is thicker than blood is that, damn, baby, you sound like you having sex over there, boo. You just moaning and groaning. And so, yeah, he's saying come thick in the blood because the nigga saying you can get into it with a person and they spouse because they your blood, and you like, bitch, blood thicker than water, and it is. But blood ain't thicker than the cum that them two swapping, because you might run and break that shit up. Sort of like they do with the celebrities and shit. People be ready to break up the celebrities and be like, oh, like I heard one time they say that nigga a Z-list rapper. And I was like, what the fuck is a Z-list rapper? He might be on her A-list. He popping that pussy at night. I bet you know 2, 3 of his songs when he dropping that dick off. So Z-list or what? So is, and then who deciding that shit? What makes his status of popularity? A bunch of you know what who don't mean shit to the real culture. Come on, are you kidding? So that's one thing. Then if you look at the Offset and Cardi shit, people be speculating and shit every week, and then they going through something else to what they back on the same page, because that's who a relationship ultimately. I learned. Listen, one thing I used to consider that was green as fuck that my daddy used to do, but I always respected that that's a formula that could work for any man, including myself, is the fact that he never let his kids or my stepmama kids get in the way. You feel me? When they decided to go out to eat, and they used to eat at Piccadilly's, one thing I used to say, damn, boy, my daddy gonna make it hard for a woman to leave, huh? Cause he used to take that woman out to eat multiple times. All right. I'm talking about at least 4, 5 times a week. Olive Garden, Piccadilly's, like that was the favorite joints on hometown buffet. You feel me? And it don't matter if I was starving. It don't matter if her kids were starving. Them two niggas was gonna eat. You feel me? So I'm simply saying this is two people that had understood that our cum is thicker than blood. Our blood ain't gonna never separate us. Your kids can't make me leave you. My kids can't make me leave you. We stuck together. They had created an eternal bond that they realized that no outside force was gonna ever break up. So that's what the terminology "common sticking in blood" mean. It mean that those two people have developed an understanding, or overstanding rather, of each other, that they realize no outside force gonna ever break that up. There's a good thing to that, because that means that outside interference can never sway them left or right. And the bad thing to that is, if what's up, Candace Boo? How you doing, baby? If you got any questions, I'd love for you to pose a question to me so I can answer it and give me more content. And what's up, Kaden? What's good with you? If y'all got any questions, I'm dropping off advice and, you know what I'm saying, knowledge about relationships. Cause I called this emergency session because my mama called me about my cousin getting jumped on by her boyfriend. And if y'all seen my cousin, this woman is so fucking beautiful. You would say, why in the hell would a person be letting a person jump on them who look that beautiful? And I'm here to talk about today. Well, I'm trying to get some how you doing, Roman Wolf? I'm trying to get some understanding as to why a person can be so physically beautiful but mentally insecure to let anyone abuse them. You feel me? Only thing I could put together, sometimes I was telling y'all that common E40, a rapper, said common sticking in blood is when blood try to intervene and say, hey, you could do better. This person is lacking in this area in life. And then that person is so involved with the person who giving them love, you feel me, that they put their family to the side. And the bad part about that, most people who want to abuse you, they try to get you to cut your family off, so you ain't got nobody to have your back when you go to talking or to confide in. Usually it's that one person you could confide in. You feel me? Hi, bro, just subscribe. Back that up, Pistol. Love. You know what I'm saying? It's usually that one person you can confide in and they can talk to you and you know you can go there and say, hey, things ain't working out. But they'll say, man, you don't need to talk to your cousin. Your cousin a bad influence. Or your mama stay in our business. Or this and that. Slowly for surely you burning your bridges and they getting ready to do whatever bad plan they might have for you. You feel me? So y'all women always want to be careful, or men, whoever, whatever the case is, you always want to be careful when the person trying to get you to cut off your ties. You feel me? Now sometimes you gotta cut ties to keep a relationship, and you might have bad outside influences. Then you gotta cut, but you gotta always know what a person's motive is. And the first time, I'm telling you, the very first time a man lift his hand, to raise his hand, to strike you, you have to know right then and there. Yeah, I'm niggas is leaving now. All you abusive niggas, listen up. Cause I'm finna give you some game. If you can't take what that woman got to say, right? There's some people who mind frame is so small that these niggas can have all the muscles in the world, but the smallest little fucking peanut brain. And the moment that woman say something he can't combat or he can't rebuttal, he feel I'm gonna exert physical dominance on you to shut you up. Well, that's what a parent does to a child, right? Parents say, I'm the parent, I'm right. And then they exert that physical dominance. That woman is not your child, brother. That woman is your equal. That woman is your companion. That woman will keep you with a mentally stable mind to make it through this world. And that's your other half. And if that's not your other half, she not your equal, and you need to tell her that. Don't freaking think that no you running something because you can exert physical dominance. Cause let me tell you the other part about what make niggas weird sometimes. I forgot what it said in the song. Matter of fact, Trick Daddy said in the throwback song. He say, he's basically talk about a young dude who caught time in the second verse. He said, lost all your friends while hanging out in the street. You write, so basically the dude is like locked up. He said, you write a letter, but get a letter in return, light as a feather. You lost all your weight worrying. You know, people lose weight worrying. You call your dogs collect, asking about your bitch. But now you sick because you heard that she sucked. So basically what it, and the thing is, this is a man who woman probably should tell him to come home at night. But he with the fellas. He like, man, I'm with the fellas. And he just hanging out. He disrespecting her. You feel me? He not giving her the attention she need, the respect she need. But if his homeboys tell him, he jump with the quickness. If his homeboys say, let's hit the club, he jump with the quickness. It be them niggas, and y'all know who y'all is. Y'all be with the man and y'all turn beta again. Y'all don't be as aggressive with y'all homies, but y'all get around y'all women and y'all alpha males. You feel me? But your homie can get you to jump off a bridge or some shit. So y'all men gotta really come to two things. It's I'm finna make this all under 10 minutes. I'm at 8 minutes right now. Y'all women first gotta evaluate the men you dating, right? We gotta recalibrate shit. You feel me? You gotta say, okay, he might be all the physical aspects and tools. Let me say, matter of fact, this shit gonna go over 10 minutes because we finna chop it up a little bit. I used to tell females this, particularly my sisters. Whatever kind of nigga you looking for, that's what kind of nigga you finna get. If you want a nigga that know how to fight, let's just start off with the major important part. You want a nigga that know how to fight, right? He can protect me. He be whooping niggas' ass. He know how to knock niggas out. Okay, that's good. What happened when he started knocking your ass out? He know how to fight so good. Ain't nobody finna be running the rush to save you. That nigga, this is what you went to go. You wanted Tyson, you got Tyson. Ain't nobody really coming to run and contest Tyson. You feel me? That's what you ran for. That's what you got. If you want a player, you want the nigga who was very hard to get, the unicorn. You want the nigga that all the other women love and go crazy for. Well, guess what? You finna be having to deal with that the entire relationship because you wanted that. You wanted to be the number one of all the others. So now you competing to keep them hoes off your trail. You feel me? That's what you want. What else we gonna go? It just the it list goes on bigger slice once you get into the relationship. You feel me? If you saw a little bit of compassion, you're gonna see a lot. If you saw a little bit of anger, you're gonna see a lot. Whatever you saw a little bit of lies, you're gonna see a lot. That shit gonna be tenfold when you get into that relationship. So you always wanna know that when you meet a person, you meet in a representative. You feel me? You meeting a representative, they putting on their best performance like a job interview to get your attention, to keep your attention. And you doing the same. And there's those two masks that when they revealed, can y'all stand each other? Can y'all withstand? And when that mask come off, can you say, ooh, I can stand your ugliness? I ain't talking about physical. I'm talking about I can stand the nasty nature that you might have. You feel me? Everybody want to look at what's going on in my bed. Bitch, I ain't got no covers on my goddamn pillow right now. You feel me? But I'm comfortable though, bitch. Bundled up. That's another thing too, Florida nigga, in this cold ass weather. But they don't tell you if your ass plan on moving out of South Florida, nigga, be prepared to have many nights bundled up. You see them gators, nigga. Anyway, many nights bundled up. But I got that space heater, so I've been doing good. But that's what I would say though, as far as relationships. Y'all just be careful because when my mama told me the nigga jumped on my cousin, first of all, the good thing to come out of that is these wherever one of these agencies put her in her own apartment, which she need to be in. And that's another thing. Y'all start letting these sorry ass niggas move up in y'all shit. You feel me? Let these niggas go get their own shit. Tell that pussy nigga go to work. You feel me? Y'all had these niggas move up in y'all government shit selling dope. Like if he was a successful drug dealer, he wouldn't need to move in your shit. You feel me? Niggas be selling dope 20 fucking years. Nigga, you ain't no successful drug dealer, nigga. You just a user supplying yourself. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Like, I don't know. I know plenty of females done lost their section. They trying to let a nigga slang out their shit. Bitch, please, that ghetto dream, pipe dream is not there. Because, bitch, if that was the case, you wouldn't needed the government in the start. You would have been out the trap with that nigga. So, leave that shit alone. And all you women, you know what I'm saying? Know your heart. It's just like sometimes man gotta know. Oh, that's what I wanted to speak on. We in life gotta find our roles. You feel me? Like I do good. Like right now, I've been eating a lot in this past week or whatever. Why? Because I've been able to jump back into my role as a protector, as a provider. That's the kind of man that I am. I ain't gonna run from it. I ain't gonna say try to figure out what kind of man I am. I do well when I'm cooking for a woman. When I work hard and I got that end game to know that okay, me and Shorty finna be straight. That's what gives me my motivation. You feel me? Some niggas got that natural whatever motivation or whatever. I know my motivation. My role is as a provider. We under these goddamn covers bundled up, and I'm gonna get up and cook, and then we gonna vibe. So I say that to say you got to know your role and excel in your role. If you're a woman who does well in a relationship or do well alone, know what or do well just as a mother, whatever the case may be, find that niche that gives you that drive to get up and get it going. You feel me? And then you will excel in that role. Stop trying to be something you not. If you not a dope girl and your daddy wasn't no drug dealer, your mama you ain't grew up around it. Why you dating a dope boy? Why you trying to bag that nigga dope? Bitch, you gonna fuck around and be a dope head because your ass too weak because you ain't never been around and shit. So know your role. You feel me? And it's vice versa. You feel me? If you a street shit and you don't want to be bundled down with a nigga or you the type that just gotta roam free and shit, okay, know your role. Don't even enter into no relationship. You know what I'm saying? But also know that that role is a lonely road because bitch, your ass gonna travel a lonely road. So just always know that. And in closing, I'm gonna make a funny joke. She might not find it funny. I'm gonna find it funny. They don't never tell you, like, the maintenance. I want to say it is crazy. They don't say the maintenance that go into a big booty woman. Everybody want big booty women, right? We all want a big booty woman. You feel me? What 2 Chainz say? When I die, bury me inside the booty club. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let me tell you something. It takes a nigga that know how to cook. You want you a big, I'm talking about natural booty, not none of that BBC shit. What the fuck that shit called? BBL. My brother talking
Yeah.
about BBC. I got the BBC. Not none of that BBL shit.
Yeah.
But point is, fucking yeah, it takes a lot of food to go in that ass. That's a lot of cooking. You niggas ain't prepared to do that cooking. If you want you a big booty woman, nigga, you gotta cook, cook, cook. We never thought about how much effort goes into maintaining the big booty. You know how much food go into that shit, nigga? You gotta have your money up to cook. for that big booty woman. You gotta have a closet full of tissue because you always want her to wipe that bit thoroughly. And then, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have some thorough hands to massage that motherfucker because that big booty will get cold. You feel me? That bitch get real cold. You gotta unthaw that ham and wax on, wax off wasabi shit. So yeah, so you gotta it's a lot of work that yeah, I'm telling you the truth. It's a lot of work that come in maintaining a woman with a big booty. That shit ain't just no cakewalk. You gotta feed her. You feel me? That ass. Yeah, I know. You gotta really feed her. Cause if you don't feed her, that ass will dwindle. You need that shit up perky. And the good news about that is when you tired, like shit that a skinny bitch couldn't get done, like skinny bitch like, man, I'm hungry. You like, man, well get up there, shit is cold. This bitch roll over you one time, you see that ass, you be out there freezing, nigga trying to cook something, anything, bitch. I cook my fingers. So, shit. So that just be the thing right there, man. So that's what you want. You want always in your life a calm state, a peace state, and a happiness. You feel me? You want to make a woman laugh. You want to fill a woman up. My sister used to always tell me, with love. She say, bro, you cannot be jumping in no woman. I ain't talking about on no woman. Say in no woman. I'm talking about sexually. You can't be engaging in no woman and you don't cook for her. What kind of man invite a woman over to jump in her stomach and you can't put nothing in her stomach? You gotta always be a gentleman at all times, and that's where we at with it. Love.